Ladies and gentlemen, as always, the king of lighting is here today, bringing you guys and gals Bleach, Tite Kubo's finest work. Yeah, Bleach chapter 629 review. If you haven't seen the live reaction yet, in this corner right here, annotation as well as the link in the box below. Now, this chapter of Bleach was funny. All right, the beginning parts are hilarious. The Kenpachi and Mari interaction is glorious. Because you have these two polar opposite dudes, and they're going like, they're butting heads like rams. And Mari thought that he was slick. He thought that he was Sly Cooper and Thieves. Like, oh shit. He thought that he was fucking a ninja, ninpo. But here's the thing. What he failed to realize was that Kenpachi, when he wants to be, he's like Solid Snake, alright? Like, he's the ultimate stealth master. He snuck up on Mari. Like, that was a long-ass speech just now, bro. Like, and it was hilarious, too. Because when he turned his face, like he couldn't believe it, man. Like, the expression was almost as if, like, he was, gambling at a casino. And he lost everything. He lost everything in, like, one go. It was like, fuck. Like, he was on, like, cloud 9. And he thought that he was to win, like, $1 million. And then, boom. He lost everything. His car, his house, he's homeless. So, it was amazing. And the fact that now it's like some weird duo. Plus, Yamada, I forgot her name. I always forget her name. Miri's lieutenant, I forgot her name. Of course, Ikaku and Yumichika. So that's like the unit. So you have like the, like the polar opposite duo, Ice and Fire duo, plus extras. And who they're going to fight, I'm not too sure. Because we now know that standing in front of Ichigo Company is Naklevar. So, given Miri's weirdness, I would have thought that, because I remember that Naklevar and Miri, they had an interaction before, and Naklevar didn't want to deal with Miri. And I was thinking, okay, fine, so if two guys are going to fight and butt heads among the Quincy's and Shinigami, it would probably be Miri and Naklevar. But no, Naklevar, he's fighting against Ichigo Company. So, who is going to stand in front of them? Kenpachi and his squad. I mean, Kenpachi's a brute. So I'm thinking maybe like the Miracle? I don't know. But at the same time, the Miracle may be... Like, I'm not too sure who was the most... Like, among we them. Not... Because Hashball, I'm pretty sure, is the strongest one among the party, aside from Juha himself, and maybe Uryu. How strong Uryu is, I don't know. I have no idea. But when it comes to we them, the Miracle may be the strongest one, only because he seems like the one that's like more, physical based. Pernina's on some other shit. X-Axis has a crazy ability, but I got a feeling that like the Miracle, he's rocking some intense stuff. So, how that rolls out exactly, we're not too sure. No one knows, except from Kubo and his editors. But I got a feeling that who's going to stand in front of the main party is going to be the Miracle. And the fact that Juha has the confidence in his boys to take on these, massive groups of Shinigami and Arankura that's a lot of faith in his boys. That's a lot of confidence in his men. So, will they be able to... I don't know if there'll be any, deaths of any characters. Maybe Omaida, because Omaida's fucking useless. I don't know. But at the same time, if characters do die in the... if we them can actually kill some of these characters off, that'll be very impressive on their part. Very impressive. And it would raise the sense of danger. And it would show you just how powerful they become. To where they can even take on these groups of Shinigami successfully and kill some Shinigami and Arankura. So, I mean, I highly doubt that Nell or Grimjaw are going to die, but it's still a possibility. Now, when it comes to the end of the chapter, what we're going to see first, obviously, when it comes to, like, main combat, is Quincy on Quincy combat. At least, well, okay, fine. Let me scrap that, because we're already seeing Grimjaw and, because he ran in there like Naklevar. Shut the fuck up. But when it comes to, like, because I don't know if Hashfall is still in the palace, but Juha may actually face off against Bazz-B, Giselle, and Lampert, because they're there. They use his Gala Sun teleportation mechanism, and they're right there. So depending on who's still in the palace area, there may be, because at least 3 of We Them is out and about. At least 3 or 4. Because you're going to have, because you have 3 main groups. You have Kenpachi in his group, Ichigo in his group, and then you have Kyoraku in his group. So you're going to assume at least 3 of We Them is going to be standing in front of, like 1 for each of these groups. Maybe 2 for the main group. So who's left in the palace? I'm not too sure. If Haswell's still in the palace, then, because we now know that Bazz-B and company have a bone to pick with Hashwald. So if Hashwald is going to be like the guy that they're going to face, they're all going to die. Like, there's no doubt about it. I have no doubts in my mind that Hashwald will kill Bazz-B, Lampert, and Giselle if they're going to take on Hashwald. In my mind, he's that powerful. But he hasn't done anything because he broke Ichigo's sword like it was butter. Remember that scene when Yamamoto died and then Byakuya was on the verge of death? Ichigo faced off against Juha. Juha had his time limit run out. He's going back to the Quincy realm. And then Ichigo lunges at Juha. And in comes Hashwald. Boom. His Bankai blade just butter. I'm like, shit. Like, this dude's on a whole new level. So, based on that alone, I'm just going to say that they're all going to die. They're going to get annihilated. And we're going to see the powers of Hashwald. Right then and there, probably. Now, I mean, I can't say a complete holy form, but it should be, we're going to see something from Hashwald. And that's really it, because the main party's running there, and then there was interaction with Ichigo. Him and his party realized that they can't use the steps to, fly walk, pseudo fly, whatever you want to call it. And Grimmjow is trying to pull some lone wolf shit, some lone panther shit, excusez-moi. And that's it. That's the chapter. So overall, the chapter is okay, but I did like the main meat here was obviously the interaction between Kenpachi and Kurasuchi, and that was enjoyable as fuck. So that being said, I'm done. King Lightning, rate the video, comment, subscribe as always, and I will see you guys. And I will see you guys and gals later. Have a nice one. No takes. Fuck it. It is what it is.